11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now the former Volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
The 23-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Here we go.
On first down, Sampson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All right. 18. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Throwing now is Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Stroud looking to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Herrera. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bengals nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 24.
Here we go. Stop.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow will throw.
That's for the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
Let's get set. High. 180. That's high. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Bengals at 2-7 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off and able to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
You look at this Browns defense.
Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Brown.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD.
Chase Brown hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7. Just a net of 34 there, following a punt of 44 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
11, Thomas.
Right back to Brown. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills and, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Still 15 yards to go, second down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
It's a gain of 5.
And it'll be second down.
Second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He finds Robinson.
And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for first and 10.
180. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Second down and a yard.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
180. Playing touch. Stop.
From the gun on third down is Burrow.
Over the middle, and Mayer hauls it in.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Here's second and 10.
On the play. Second and 10.
Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Gun. Stop.
He pitches it. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 11. Stop.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That'll allow them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10. Play action. Stroud now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Hitting Mayer here on the out route. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
13, round 7.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's Higgins out on the right side. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now Burrow. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
For Chase Brown.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This will be taken at the 10. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Browns first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He finds his man complete. That's Herrera. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Stroud will run the option left.
6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down.
Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Chase Brown
with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score. Bengals 20. Browns 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth.
Nike Texas. Here we go.
Now Stroud. Over the middle, complete. It's Herrera. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Browns first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
18.
Stroud looking to throw.
And this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Look the high, look the 18.
Again, it's Stroud.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
South.
Here's Stroud.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now it's the backup, Mariota.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
3-yard line.
Here we go. 12.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And now off to the races down the right side.
The race is on.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Samaje Perine, 96 yards.
And the Bengals look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
All right.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense.
That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line.
27 yards. And the Browns first down. A gain of 27.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Second and 11.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Stroud. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point safely through. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Browns 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Stop.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home.